Hey everybody, we're back. I was going to do this video right after the Kyotaro. We never got around to it. We ended up doing a bunch of other stuff instead, but finally got around to doing this Plasticity. Very excited for it. Like I mentioned in the Kyotaro video, this it's not new old stock per se, but it is very new, very well kept. It was one owner, and they barely ever used it, so I think it has, this has something like 900 credits on it, or 90 credits or something on the coin counter. It was one owner. They bought it directly from SEGA and kept it in a house for 20 plus years. So very excited to have gotten this. We only got this because the my distributor was friends with this guy and he was selling it to do house renovations. So I ended up actually giving them more than they were asking for it originally. Because I don't, it's something like this, I figure, I get a good deal just in that I can get it in the first place. So anyway, I picked this up. It's obviously been used. You'll have little bits of, like you can see here, there's a nick there in the paint. There's a nick up here, maybe one or two others, but like otherwise, this is the cleanest, nicest looking Plasticity I've ever seen. If not one of the cleanest, nicest candy cabs in general. Like I've just never seen anything better. So anyway, I'm very excited to get this. I've always liked Plasticies, but I've always been afraid to keep them or use them for events or anything like that because the monitors are so notorious for going out and stuff like that. But you get one in this condition and it's going to be home kept again. I'm not taking this to any shows or anything. I think it's going to stay in pretty good shape. So I was very happy to pick this up for my own personal collection and be able to show it off on the channel here for you today. Some tape here on the back. Very well packed. Just bubble wrap and regular wrap, but there we go. We've got cab unwrapped here. I'm going to chuck all this wrap out of the way, grab the light, and we can do a look over of the whole cab cosmetically. I may come back later and open up and show inside all this stuff, because everything, from the pictures that we saw, we had a video walkthrough, it's immaculate in there. Everything is exactly the same white color, zero amount of dirt, anything like that. It's just amazingly in good condition. So let's see, we've got a little nick there, little nicks here, like those don't bother me at all. This cab is just so new that everything else about it makes up for it. You got a little bit of, so you look like, actually you can see it right here. Just little bits of, wear there just from sitting. But like you would expect this from just about any cab this age, no matter how long it's been sitting, in how good of a condition, whatnot. So it looks like there was some patched up right there, scratch right there. This is, you can, it's not going to be perfect, of course. But it's as close. This is as close as you can get to a perfect cab. So come around the back, and just look it over. There's a little bit of grime or whatever in the handle holds there, but like, where are you ever going to see a cab that looks like this again? I mean, a little bit of dust in the fan or whatnot from running, but like, this is just so clean, unbelievably clean. So here, I'm going to turn this off real quick so we don't have it just pop on when we go. So that's the cab. Looks like over here on this side there's some spot that has been painted over as well, right here, but almost can't even tell. The label is original and everything. So let's go around the front. I'm gonna take a look inside, then I'm gonna hook up our test PCB here. Alright, we've got this original 5575. I think I'll probably change these out to my standard locks because it's just more convenient for me that way. It's a 5575 and then a coin bucket lock. So I'll open up the coin bucket first. because otherwise I will forget to show the coin counter on it. It's at 84 actually, right there. The coin meter's at 84. So very low use, and that's just from him dropping the coin just to, you know, just for the feel. And the coin bucket is, you know, super clean. Usually you have to clean like this yellowing off, the cigarette smoke or whatever. None of that. Interesting. I don't remember from other cabs, but even this this coin flap is white. This area where you normally have like a coin return dropping in there, that's clean in there. There's no wear on the paint whatsoever. It looks like the coin return button here, however, is a little rusted and no longer chrome, but, you know, in the inside, and this is all clean. The coin bucket here, the top of this is clean, which you never get to see. Let's look in the control panel. This was something that really caught my eye and impressed me. It was just how clean the inside of this is. Because even if you keep it clean, like, well, yeah, there's a little dust in there, but even if you keep it clean, there usually this discolors and you have to really scrub it out. This is just clean as it is. And this label, completely intact. Little things like that I just, having seen so many candy cabs come through, I never see that. This will be at least a little bit yellowed or discolored, even if it's fully intact. So sticks and buttons, not a big deal. It looks like one of these switches has been replaced before, but you know, that's nothing hard to mess with. Turn that up just a little bit. All right, let's get inside the PCB door. And I don't remember, oh yeah, see, this is always peeling off. This is just an overtime thing. The glue that this is stuck on with is, it's always gonna come off. I might stick that back on, but, and actually you can even see this is starting to yellow a little bit, and that's just an age thing. There's nothing you can do about that. I mean, you notice the rest of the cab hasn't really yellowed, the labels haven't faded or anything like that, but this paper is, you know, it's gonna do it anyway, no matter what. So, let me get inside here. You can see there's some wear on the insides of the doors. That's just unavoidable, but we've got a very clean harness. All the cables are look almost brand new. You know, look at the I/O board for the blast there. It's the PCB is super clean on it. Get in there and look at that. Like, everything is just immaculate, no grime on it or anything like that. With the power supply back there. Yeah, that about sums it up. So I'm going to grab my test PCB here, get it hooked up, and we're going to plug this sucker in. Let's see, we've got... Doesn't have a tooth on the pegs, I'm just going to be careful. Actually, I'm going to grab some bubble wrap. This is a test PCB, but I want to be careful with it anyway, so let me see. Grab a quick sheet of this bubble wrap off. It's only the metal bottom, but at least I can protect this. Okay. Let me go get this plugged in, and we'll check out the monitor. So I don't have anything offhand that is 31K for JAMA, and I didn't really feel like throwing in a JVS board, so I just did this for now. And let me get this door back on, because it's got the power safety switch there on the door, and this should just come right on. There we go. Now again, I didn't have anything 31K, but I think we'll get a pretty good picture out of this either way. It's not designed for, or, you know, like the 1524s aren't going to look as good as the high-res game. So we're coming here. Let's do a quick monitor adjustment. So up a little bit here. I can see the geometry. It's a little tilted, but I'm not too concerned with that. Position size. Shrink that down a little. Yeah, I can see it's a little bit slanted this way. Let's, right about there. The colors look pretty good. I might turn down, they look a little bit too bright, so I might turn it down a little bit, but I'm not too concerned right now. I mainly just want to get a good little well, maybe we'll go into, let's go into test mode real quick. Service. Well, this is probably all fine, but oh, maybe it's not all fine. Let me see if something is loose here. Uh-oh. That's not, oh, there we go. What the? Maybe did I trick something, or? Okay, so yeah, button 1 here doesn't seem to be connected. Maybe we'll come back and actually, whoa, that's weird. So pressing the buttons 4, 5, and 6, these are causing it to reboot. Yeah, same on this side. I wonder if, that's concerning either way. Well, anyway, I guess for now, I'll come back to that in a sec if I have to, but let's check the colors. Looks like we could turn down the colors quite a bit. Let me go brightness. Might just look a little bit better if we do that. And okay. But that's weird. I'll come back to that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so that looks a little bit cleaner. I'm pretty sure, I think at least button 1, 2, and 3 were working on this side. So let's go ahead. Oh, I turned the audio up a bit too. Yeah, it sounds real good. Nice new speakers too. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at this, so I won't be getting very far, but mainly I just wanted to take a look at the cab in operation. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this yet. I really haven't given it much thought, but Anyway, monitor seems to look pretty good. I'm worried about that that button issue, but again, I'll come back and look at that later. I think that's really all I really have to say about this cab, unless you had any comments, anything you can think of.
No, we're good.
Yeah. So it's really good looking. I'm really happy to have the opportunity to get it, because again, I wasn't going to get one of the, I wasn't going to get like a more questionable Blast City, even for personal use, so, really fortunate to get this. This doesn't come up often. Like, if you asked me to find something, even if you said, you know, hey, I'll give you any price, I'll give you $5,000, it's not like I can just make one happen. So yeah, it's very cool to be able to get something like this now. You're not going to find deals like this anymore. I think it's really special, and I want to share it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. I'm sure you're going to enjoy putting a lot of time into it. And I think that's it for this batch of videos I was going to do. I'll probably take a couple weeks break. I've been uploading a lot lately, so I don't know when the next recording will be. We'll look forward to seeing you then when that happens, and until then, see you later.